Hello, welcome back to the Habs Nation Podcast, the fun Friday night on the great March 15, 2024. Hopefully you have an amazing, great week. The week is over for everybody. I hope you nail it, you did it, and you're ready to rock and roll your weekend, middle of the March. The St. Patrick Day is coming very soon. And then in Thailand, the Songkran is coming in 1 month. The Water Festival in Songkran for you. You're going to be at the time of that. Hopefully, going to enjoy the Water Festival. Anyhow, tonight, talk about Montreal Canadiens again. And we're going to talk about what's going on with them. The return, maybe, the David Rebacker. We're going to talk about the game against the Boston Bruins. And we're going to go through the prediction of the weekend, plus the quiz at the end of the show. You know, the Friday night, it's the happy hours. That's all. Yeah, no plan, no template. We just go with the flow, and we go back here for about 2 hours if we can. And I'm going to finish this. Raining here in Thailand, so we are under storm. Hopefully the internet can carry on me all the way to the end of the show. But if not, it is what it is. It's rare. It's raining. But it's not rare. It's the beginning, honestly, in March already here. So I can understand what's going on here in Thailand. But that's happening, guys, tonight, Friday night. And thanks to join me live. And any question, anything you want to talk about. You want to talk about hot dog? You can talk about hot dog. You want to talk about anything else? I will try my best to give you the best answer I know about this. So thanks for being with us. The Laval Rocket winning right now at the beginning of the third period, but it's scored 3-1 against Bridgeport. And that's what we got so far. So let's see what we got here. First of all, my cousin Jack is in the house tonight. Welcome, Jack. Jack live in Mont-Tremblant, au Québec. Jack. Thanks so much. RJ Calabo is in the house. Let's see what we got here. If it's going to be good. It look like good. See? It looking good here. RJ Calabo, thanks to be with us. My friend, for you. And we are doing great for you. For you, when are you leaving? Where are you going to be? You have to tell me everything. You have to tell me where you're going to be in Thailand until when, my friend. Nicolas de Gobi Bono is in the house tonight. Nicolas, hopefully doing well. Nicolas, spring break. Nicolas, when is the spring break, Nicolas, by the way? Notre ami Larry Lavallée, directly from Tucson and Arizona. Larry, enjoy his winter. Larry, how many weeks now in Tucson? 1 more month? When are you leaving? The time is flying. I just remember we asked Larry, why are you going to Arizona? Now we have to ask him, why are you come back in upstate New York? That's quick. That's crazy. 16 games for Montreal Canadiens to go. In Thailand for the first time, coach, today. You're already in Thailand? For you? Let me know. Larry, welcome back. Quiz tonight, Nicolas. Yes, quiz. Luc Fortin is in the house tonight. Luc, always a pleasure having you with us. Look at which area are you in the province of Quebec? William McClary back in the house. William, are you follow the game between the Boston, or you watch the Laval, Mr. William? Randy Walkman is in the house tonight from Alberta. Randy continues to deliver great content about the Calgary Flame and the NHL. Follow everything what's going on. Randy, hopefully you're doing well, and I'm glad to have you aboard, Mr. Randy. Always a pleasure having you. Montreal Flame tomorrow night, Mr. Randy. We're going to checking this. The Jet take the lead 1-0 against the Ducks. Not many games in the NHL tonight. I almost gave up on that. I don't follow everything. Only 2 games anyway. And wow, almost Bridgeport score again. That one with there, Tobias almost got beat. If it's Tobias, I'm not sure it's Tobias, by the way. I'm not sure. The Kings 3-0 against the Blackhawks tonight. There we go. The Sharks is in the house tonight. 31 birthday for Max Sheffley. Do he play tonight? I feel like he's on the injury reserve. I could be wrong there. Perisco on power play. William, here we go. PLD. Habs Nation, what's the news? The news is David Rebacker. Won't talk about him. I'm in Bangkok right now, actually, in a hotel room. I'm planning tomorrow all the way to after to go to Kanchanaburi. Kanchanaburi. That's awesome for you. Bangkok, is it raining over there? You're about like 90 minutes from me for you about that. Hopefully you do come back in Bangkok, and how long you'll be here around there. Steamy Autos have Roi de la patate Habs Nation. The king of the potatoes. It was steamy for me. But my mom did a lot of great rose toast hot dog. I'll be honest with you guys. I cannot remember last time I ate a hot dog. Like, I think it has to be at the Miami Marlins. Are you kidding me, Coach? No. I think it is. I think it was in 2019 at the Miami Marlins. About that. Wow. 6 weeks ago, late May 1st, Larry Lavallée. Here we go. You still have a good time to enjoy my friend Larry over there. Breakfast coming every 20 minutes now after age of 65, William McLary. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Right here in Thailand, Coach feels so weird. Feel like it should be right time, not morning, night time for you. Yeah, it would take you a couple of days. On my channel, I make some friends, and there are people coming from, they just left 3 days ago back in Montreal now. And yeah, that's happening. There is a sign, Tristan Bertucci, 3 years contract. Thanks so much. Patrick Leblanc is in the house. Denis Sakari to beat Coco Calf for 3.5. What a bad night of hockey. National Marketing Further and start and wicket. Thank God. Patrick, the baseball starting. I don't follow anything, Patrick, about baseball. Not a good man for me anymore for that. The actually some thunder here in Bangkok, weather not looking so good in that aspect, but 30 degrees, a big step up from -10 Montreal. Yeah, it will be 30, 33. Now, at Kensha, I don't know how you call it. Kensha, what's the name? What's the name of the place, he said? Kanchanaburi. It could be a little bit more colder over there. Not a hot dog country, Thailand. No, Larry, about that. I'm going to make a video with Larry on my other channel if the weather is nice today. They have a place, they do hamburger. Just in the corner of the Jambien, close to you take the bus. And I'm always see it. And 65 baht a hamburger. I don't eat a lot. I never eat hamburger, so I want to taste this. A lot of people go there, and we'll see what's happening there. So Laval almost score on that shot over there. Franco Iacono. Welcome back, Franco. It's funny, Franco. I wake up this morning and I said, I always looking for people who are not coming. They miss a couple of shows, couple of days, everything like that, And it's the same name. Whatever, we have 70, 80 people sometime, constantly. I remember most of the people, right? Whatever is the first time or you don't come here a lot, the name comes really quickly on my eyes and my head. And I said this morning, Franco, honestly, I said, I didn't see Franco this week. And it's happened, guys, it's happened all the time. When I'm thinking about someone, that person pop up the same day. So it's funny to see that. The Colts Boston play at Northeastern tomorrow, or quarterfinal of the Hockey East Championship. Last 3 games, this team have gone to overtime close. Is it Boston University beat the Terriens play Northeastern tomorrow, or the winner of that game go against the Terrien, William. I could make a joke about that, Larry. Mr. Wonder Country. Where are you going for you, north or south of Bangkok? It should be north, I believe. It's north for you, south like that. Salut, Zev Lacave. Welcome back. Near Notabury. Here we go. Coach, sometimes we're just listening in the background, busy taking care of my dad. Hopefully everything well with your dad, Franco. Understand? It's because, first of all, thanks to be with us and you're just listening. Secondly, I would say to you, the people enjoy to have you aboard. You bring a lot of good content and sometimes the fun and the content on the comments, and that's the reason that people like you, Franco. So thanks to be with us anyway. The King take the lead 4-0, by the way. I'm from just north of Toronto. Here we go. Welcome in the house. Raphael De Frenza. I love it. I think this is the name of baseball. Raphael De Frenza. Are you agree with me? Let's try this. Batting first, the right fielder, number 31, Raphael De Frenza. I could be a good PA, me, at the baseball. I would love to do that. Batting second, the shortstop, number 7, UB Brooks. Batting third, the number 30. Batting third, second baseman, number 30, Tim Raines. I'm sorry, guys. It's Friday night. I told you guys, Friday night, we do everything. It's no matter. We only enjoy the Friday night. Yeah, no template. So that's the reason people come back all the time. Welcome, my Franco. Hopefully the family and everybody's doing well in Montreal. So tonight, guys, what do you have, Coach? We have a couple of subjects when we talk about this for sure. First of all, guys, I want to talk about the Habs Youthful Talent offer a promising outlook. And I want to refer about the game last night between the Boston Bruins and the Montreal Canadiens. And I feel like this is a game, it will just grow the Montreal Canadiens to become a better team overall. And I make a video yesterday. This is the new video on my I forgot to bring the other video. This is my new video on my the quiz option on that one. And then I did also a video about Lane Hudson. So if you want to check Lane Hudson video, you can look about this. Usually we do a video 5 times per week about the Montreal Canadiens. Really 7 a.m. in the morning or 7 p.m. in Thailand now for you. And I talk about different subject. The subject yesterday was about Lane Hudson and the outlook of the Montreal Canadiens young players, their performance against the Boston Bruins. We have a question here. Coach, did you have video session for your players? And did you tell them what they did and that did not do? Or did they let the players tell you what they are doing? No, I'm going to give you example, William, about that. So if I have a session for 1 or 3 players together or the team together, right? I'm going to show them a clip of 30 seconds, right? And then I'll maybe some time to tell them, look, this area of the game, look the option you can do. And then after that, I would point at players and I would say, what do you see there? What do you think you should do with or without the puck? So I need them to look in. I want them to find the reason we do the video. It was always clear. We did not do a video to point someone down, right? But to make the team better. So it was already set up at the beginning of the season. Look, if we do video, guys, it's not because against you, it's to be sure you understand how we can improve you. And then I will make the video most for the team concept. If I want to improve the players, I will make a video one-to-one with the players. But if I want to improve more the system, I will make the people together and I will ask them, look, what do you see right now? What would be your option? And sometimes I will make a video always for opponent team. Because you're going to realize other team make mistake too. So you always left the video room, guys, with positivity behind that. Never leave with negativity. If you want to show something not good, be sure you give them 3 things very good. So if I see a player make a really bad play, but before that, I will bring a couple of things about that player, what he did good. So they feel good about themselves. And this is really important at your young age. People say, at what age do you start? But the youngest you can get, start that way. But this is shortly, right? And I would say to you, double A, 12 years old, 13, 14 years old, a triple A, they can have the video now. This is the new normal in hockey. In the past, people was a bit more different, but now the people live with video. So this is something they have to understand that for the parents, everything like that. And I would teaching the parents most of the time, William, because if you do hockey in Florida, not many people understand the game. They only watch the game, but they don't know the rules. They don't know anything. So I would teaching the parents. A lot of time, the parents would tell me, I learn a lot when I come to the video session. And when I was coaching the youth team, the double A team example, whatever is 16 or 12 years old, the parents was always welcome to my video talk the Thursday night. Every one of them. I didn't hide anything. I would tell them, William, before the game, you're welcome to watch my talk. After the game, you're welcome to watch what's going on in the locker room. We always supervise the locker room with 3 parents every game. But it was very important for me because you have to get their behavior, everybody. And I have so transparency about everything so they can understand what I'm talking about. So honestly, I have a good time in the youth travel. I didn't have not many problems until, always someone, one parent, everything. But overall, he turned to be really good for that one. Mr. William, hopefully that helped you to understand on that one, your question. Larry, for you in the North, for you, coach should be the guy in the USA. It will be perfect for you. Fixer, I said that on my feed, but I did not figure out that was your quiz. Fixer, yeah, that's the one I do. Fixer, about that. Andres Calaraga, Habs Nation, the cat, number 14. So we can go with him. He was more the cleanup hitter. So batting fourth, the cleanup hitter, the first baseman, the number 14 from Caracas. What was the country? Caracas? Caracas? I'm sorry about that. Anyway, Andres Galarraga. The best was John Boccabella. Remember John Boccabella? Ron King is in the house tonight. Welcome back, Ron. Cocola Boy in the third baseman, number 9. No, it was not number 9. Number 9 was Mac Jones. Is it not Cocola Boy with number 33? Maybe. Can't remember. Jet 2-0. Here we go. Nate Schmidt scored a goal. Spent my little time around the Bangkok, and most of my year was in the northeast on the Mekong River. I see that. Always I thought Cliff Floyd would be a star from him and the Vermont Owns. Cliff Floyd, a fielder, played center fielder most of his career with the right. He got traded to the Atlanta Braves. Cliff Floyd went on number 30, Mr. Habs Nation. For you, how many goals would Caulfield get next season? -7 for inside, 20.5. I will set option C for you. Hey, Steve, who knows? Do you think it was safe to say that the Habs made the right pick looking back at 2022 draft? So, this has been a fire. Thanks, go. You're welcome, Steve. Thanks to join us. You're absolutely right. If you look about other players on the NHL draft play game, and we are talking right now, Simon Nemec with the New Jersey Devils. He's looking good over there, right? You have a good year over there with them. And then after that, you can talk about David Jiricek with the Columbus Blue Jackets, playing American Hockey League. Then you can talk about Shane Wright, number 4, play right now with in American Hockey League. And then you can talk about Cutter Gauthier. I think Gauthier was number 6 on that. No, Gauthier was in 22 or 2021. If you look about other players right now, draft for that year, Sakeski was the right pick, Steve, and I agree with you. And he's just going to get better. He's right now 35 points, I believe, this year. And he's about 3 points of Stéphane Richer and Mario Tremblay for the most point and one players, I believe, under 20 years old. I think it is the stat. Right, hit the ball, Cliff. Yes, he was a very good player, Cliff Floyd. Did Floyd ever play a lot? Huh? He played a lot of game in baseball. We need to start checking when the King game start. Not just assume they start at 8:30. Ronnie, it's confusing when they play on the road, right, Ronnie? The King are on the pace to beat the Hawks 12-0. Wow. I don't see. Why in Quebec parents would be telling the coach how great their kids are no matter what. And Quebec parents would tell the coach how great they are. They are all Wayne Gretzky guys, but I would tell them quickly. The certain thing I would say to William about what I did not tell you earlier, I would not only invite them, but I would tell the truth and their face. So when I would say the truth, I would tell them the expectation I see their kid to become one day in hockey. And I would tell them because, they want to become, they want to play college. They want to play Division 1. And then they want to play Division 2. They don't want to play Division 3. And maybe never going to play that level. And you have to tell the truth. And don't tell them, oh, you son, because I was a coach that never gave trophy at the end of the year. Yeah, no trophy at the end of the year. It's all about progression, development, become a better human being, a better teammates in the locker room. That's it, that's all. There are not many rules with me, but I'm telling you right now, you have to go working hard. It was the work ethic, it was the most important thing for me. But at the end of the day, that was happening. It was Venezuela. I think about this earlier. I was going to say Venezuela, then I said, I think it's Carcaras, but something like that. Floyd, All-Star in 1997, Pelé finally did something wrong. Here we go. Caracas, Venezuela. Here we go. I know my baseball. I'll be honest with you guys. I follow baseball only until 1996, and after that I gave up on baseball. I went to the junior. I went to it because I moved in USA. I won a lot of games in minor league baseball. I feel like this. It's fun to go to minor league baseball anyway. Thank God the Canadiens did not get him. With Villardy, then Dubois, and they gave so many assets. Very sad trait. Yeah, Villardy, very good year so far for that. Wow, 25.8, it became a star some plays, Habs Nation. Did you see the backhands bashed by Byfield on that goal? Game was a result until I got here. Here we go, William, Venezuela, or however you spell it, Venezuela. Yeah. Question, coach. First line sometime impressive. Is it really a first line worth it or the Stanley Cup or really a second liner doing well? Usually, a Stanley Cup, Franco, come with the top 9. You need support. Of course, your first line need to produce, right? They're going to carry on you, but the support of the line number 2 and line number 3 make a team go all the way to the end. Yeah, no secret behind that. It's rare you have one line carry on you. It's rare you have only the goaltender carry on you. It's more together. And you can see every time they have a winning Stanley Cup, look, the bottom 6. The grits, right? They call the sandpaper, right? They bring and they make big goals during that run of 16W, an overtime goal. It's not maybe coming from Stamkos, but maybe Yannick Gourde. And I can go all the way like that. So the first line, be sure they produce. but the second line, third line, and the fourth line sometimes make a team go all the way. You need that. One surprise, Cutter to fifth to Philly, Nicholas. Here we go. Cutter Gauthier, fifth to Philly. How about that? Ali Wallach, Abination was my first. M is Mike Schmidt. But first of all, Abination, if you like Tim Wallach, Eli, I think Eli was wearing number 13. It was a third baseman. I think it was tall, 6'2", 6'3", but it was slim. He can hit the ball too. But Mike Schmidt, guys, was the Brett Marchand of the Boston Bruins for me, Mike Schmidt. I never liked the Phillies. They was always good. And the Pittsburgh Penguins, again, Montreal exposed in 1980s, 70s. The Willie Stargell, the Ken DeCuvie. Manny Sanguin. Remember? I can go all the way like that, guys. I remember a lot of names. Shane Wright. Wright was good, suck, but and the Americans so slaps play and this one wait level. Shane Wright not is shine round first pick. Thank God we look at Sakaski. I think Coley would be better offense to suck and size if he's called game. Great point about that. Logan Coley was I forget about him to mention his name, but it was the third from Arizona. But you're absolutely right. I think you described for you exactly what will happen about both players. Pellet will get better. He's going to get Rita. He's going to make a plus spot. Coach Patrick, who will win the Jacques Beauchamp Trophy as the fourth placer this year? That's a great question, Patrick. I think David Savard will be my first to go there. I'm thinking more, but I think I have to go with David Savard. I don't know what you think about my answer, Patrick. William, I would tell the parents that their kid has a better chance to be an owner or part owner of the a better star and it's no parents. You're absolutely about that, William. It's to teaching them to become a great, a great father, a great husband. It's just hockey open the life for the young kid. That's what you should do in hockey. And unfortunately, not many coaches go that way. At the beginning, guy, I was not thinking that way. At the beginning, I was just focusing on winning and then pushing hard and kick the trash can, and that was hard. I was really a bad coach. But it was, 80s. That's the time we grow, right? But when I hit the 2000, I started changing. I started to study more the game, the mindset of the game, and I can go all the way like that, William. Yeah, I agree. Ron, I think it would be that way. The Jets go a very good return for Dubois. Now the team is among the top 10. Great point about this, that sometimes one trait could make that other team better. Alexandre Maillard, welcome back. The problem with the return of Dubois trait is the health problem of Villardi. Is a guy couple hurt. Now, with that trait, Alexandre, you have Alex Iafolo. And they have another player, and they have a trade pick with that part over there. The Pittsburgh Pirates. Mike Schmidt is the best third baseman ever, Patrick. The final star for you, Gretzky, Lemieux, and Maria of coaching. Yeah. Mike was great, always there, should the expo open. You're absolutely right about this, Habs Nation. I still remember. Mr. Nartap knocked the door. Welcome, Mr. Nartap. Franco, coach, well, do you expect Ab would perform on the road, fight for the victory, and tank and swallow reality? For me, 2025, 2026 is the turnover of phase number 2. They still believe this next season, Franco, is going to be another one like this year. I understand, this week I talk about almost the same season next year. When I said that, guys, like for upcoming year, it's not they get what I said with the lineup they have. Whatever you add Kirby Doc, and you don't have anybody like a top 6 NHL. You just bring rookies, Joshua Roy. It could be any defenseman rookie, everything like that. With Montembeault Primo. And we have Devorak, third line, everything. All right. Montoya's going to could be 80, 84 point maximum. So it's going to be a good year. From 53, 55 to 68. Now going to hit the 72. By the way, my poll question of the day today is about how many points at the end of the year. And next, it is growing. But I believe we take one more time. Coach, I think Hughes will make another splash. We will buy at the draft, a seller at the traded line. But Zeph, yes. But I start guys to looking around what kind of player they can get at young age. And, if you have to look about all the players are RFA and NHL, then you have to get the player of UFA at young age. And then you have to play, like example, we talk about Kako for the New York Rangers, right? When they take their full expectation. Remember I talked about the trade yesterday, Pavel Zacha for Eric Ola, right? You have a player right now play with Ken Johnson with a Columbus Blue Jacket. He's a center, a fifth overall pick, if I can recall it, for the Columbus Blue Jacket. As first year, he has 16 goals, and then he have maybe a 30 assists for a total of 50 point average. Last season, he dropped, and then this year it's worse. You have some kind of conflict between Pascal Vincent and the players. I'm not saying you're going to trade him, but this is a kind of player you're looking around, and you make a phone call, you ask them, is it available, or do you think if we do the right deal? Now, who is he? But he's a 6'1". Now, you're going to tell me he's only 170 pounds. Yes, it is. But the guy can score goal. The guy is a good offensive player. He's 6'1". He's not. He's just 170. So 167 I cannot. But this is the kind of player you're looking around in NHL for the good team. Like Carolina. What are you going? I know they don't want to trade Zev Jarvis, but they can trade maybe Jake Drury if they want to keep Gwenzel. Right? I'm talking about the player a little bit more established in NHL, not a prospect. They never played game yet, because rare the team will give up. And then you can look about maybe Edmonton. What are you going to do maybe with Dylan Holloway? Now, Vancouver Canucks, Balzolkin. I know he played in American Hockey League, but with Montreal, can he play full-time? So this is a kind of location. I don't see Ken Hughes make a big splash to trade a big one to get, like he did with the Doc example. Now, he did with Alex Newhook. But for me, Alex Newhook, guys, is not like my top 6 players. And this is a type of player you have to look around in NHL if they can do that, right? The Rangers, you have Kako. Carolina have, I'm just talking about him. Islander have nobody there. And you can go all the way like that. Florida, guys, I would be curious about Listerinen. But he's not a top 6. He's a bottom 9. They just signed him for a 3-year contract at $3 million. I don't see him to give up on him. But this is a team you're looking about everything they have, some kind of player like that. And then you try to figure out if he can fit on your team. William, do the show everything they want. NHL, here you go. I can't remember. My point is the market crazy with hockey for kids. The kid, all the sons playing to the more, and NHL was very difficult. A lot of work that most players are not willing to do. Alina, welcome back in the house, Alina. I think David Sarah was the default answer also. So it's also very worrying. For me, Kovacevic is letting the have the defensive point share a lot. I don't see that for Kovacevic. He's concerned now defenseman number 7 and third pairing. His contribution is really limited, Patrick. And I would be surprised you're going to trade him at some point. Awesome. For that news for the New York Rangers, RG. We need Trevor Zegras and Montreal need to make a trade for him. Here's another one they maybe Adam are willing to trade. The cost, I'm not sure yet what it will be. But at the end of the night, it's something you have to look at, that possibility for the Montreal Canadiens if they really think they were going to be a good players. The Syracuse scored a goal against Belleville, by the way. Not sure enough. It will be expensive. You need to stop dumping the puck and not to get the trap. Is Michigan come back to help the defense? Yamo is in the house. Coach, do you believe it's becoming more difficult in NHL to rebuild in the current NHL salary cap? And does it feel like a lot of teams and rebuild right now? It's a cycle, William, right? Every 5, 6 years. It was very difficult more because you tie up with the salary cap, for sure, William. And then after that, I will say to you, the timing to rebuild is a bit more better. You're going to have an increasing salary cap now, so you have a little bit more chance to have leverage to manage more money on left and right. Thirdly, I would say to you, William, is what is difficult. It takes a little bit longer. It all depends the type of player you're going to get in return, right? Or you draft at the beginning, like Montreal Canadiens guys with Sakaski versus McDavid. Eh, you know, it is what it is, right? So that's something they need. For Montreal right now, they are not lucky to get players at the draft pick. What are you talking about? But imagine if it was Bedard versus Sakaski. The process of push to rebuild will be faster. We got Sakaski, that's great. Now we got Rebecca, not bad. But at the end of the day, you need to have a little bit more. And the time will tell us for William. That's the reason I feel Montreal Canadiens, year number 4, is really where I see starting the development of the progression of the team. That's reason. And nothing is guaranteed behind that. And one time you make a 1 or 2 mistake, you go backwards and go forward. So you have to be very careful. You have to be sure what you're doing, and you have to do your homework. And look, Detroit, they get 2 steps forward, and then they come back after that. After they try to sign Chariot, Ben Chariot, and then they got Andrew Kopp. They try to modify this. Look, Ottawa. Look, Buffalo. You know, but it takes time. You need to write the right. I still believe the Montreal Canadiens because the foundation and the way they build their culture, and I think they would be going to be a little bit faster on the process. Now, faster for me is a team at year number 4 are going to compete for the playoff. Hopefully, this answer give you a little better answer for that. Laval 3, yes, in our tap, the game is over. Ladies and gentlemen, Laval won tonight. William Dano is such a good player, sir. What a worker horse, Dano. Kovacevic contribution as per avancé Avansat, defensive point share is the best for and the debate at Snob and Century. Let's see, send ahead the 10th floor. Yeah, but this is only part of the game, Patrick. This is the reason why Kovacevic right now is not going to be a long career. and you like him. By the end of the day, he's only a third pairing, but he struggled. You can see that. And the Montreal Canadiens try to help him more their development around. And there's going to be, another third pairing players like Logan Stanley, and they try to survive at the jungle of the NHL. But I see honestly not guarantee player in NHL like a Dinardi or something like that. But you need those kind of 6-7 defensemen in NHL too. So that's something they have to go over there to think that way. But I can understand your point of view. You like him a lot. Joe Salika, ladies and gentlemen, Joe Salika is in the house. Joe live very close to you, Larry. He live in upstate New York. Joe Salika, guys. I work with him at Lake Worth at the rink over there, and always be a great man to be friend with him. And a long time, Joe did not talk to you, so hopefully you're doing well, my friend, and you and your family, by the way. Question called, any thought on the Canadian team at the playoff? Vancouver, Toronto, Winnipeg, Edmonton. Yes, I can give you very quickly. The best team, I believe, can go a little bit farther is the Edmonton Oilers. Vancouver, I think for me, they're going to maybe go through the first round because maybe they have another team. But the inexperience of the players, and for me, that would maybe have a difficulties to go a little bit deeper. When I'm talking, guys, about the third round. Right? The first round, the second round, but I'm talking about the third round. That would be my problem for the Vancouver. Toronto, Franco, unfortunately, when you're going to hit the Boston, and then whatever they pass the first round, you still have to go another big round is the Florida Panthers or the Boston Bruins. And I think for me, that would be very difficult for them to go through the third round for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Now, if you want to talk about Winnipeg, same situation for me. I think they have a good support depth, but the lack of offensive overall, I don't see that. I'm questionable when the game start on the playoff. DeMelo, Schmidt, right? Sandberg, no experience playoff. Anderson, Morrissey, I know Dylan, physical, right? But you talk about Pionk. I think for me, this is going to be a little bit a lack of physicality on the defenseman. And now they need to produce for Max Sheffley to Kyle Connors. We know they have money on the Toffoli now. I understand that. But this is where I believe for the Winnipeg. And they have to face guys, Dallas Star, and they have to go through the Colorado Avalanche. What Colorado Avalanche believe right now are the best team in the Western Conference. So I don't see that with them. Now, finally, the Edmonton. This is the team I believe can go through the third round. Face to Colorado. I think the Pacific Division is it's not strong, in my opinion. Kings, you look inconsistency, the goaltending situation over there. The Vegas, I think they're going to suffer of the lack of the day off, or they play hockey, guys, all the way to the end of June last season. I think that will catch them up. I know they add Manta. They're going to play with $100 million now, and and now Timo Hurdle and over there, Hurdle over there. But I don't see Vegas, guys. So Edmonton will be my best team for it to go all the way there. In our top, hearing that Berkeley Catton value is really dropping, and many scouts don't have him at the top 10. Quit the news. I don't see that in our top. He dominated the WHL. I don't know who said that, honestly, in our top. But if you look about most of them, they put him on the top 10 constantly about WHL in our top. Lester Renan is a very solid two-way player. Aaron Role is speaking. Florida can play winger center. Exactly, Yamo. That's what I'm talking about. Lester Renan, you need a guy like. I'll be honest with you, Yamo. Joel Armia does that role right now for the Montreal Canadiens. So that's happening. AK is in the house. Welcome back, guys. Thanks to be with us. Don't forget to click on the like. If you don't mind, that'd be great. Well, Triple Crown line was okay. Nation. Rocky Vachon was uber cold too. Andy, AK, Rogie. I said it was fun. I like to go back and watch a video of him. Nicholas, welcome to the house, by the way. So what is year do you see the app rebuild through begins? What season, William? For me, the upcoming season, this is the final of the Marc Bergevin area players. When I said that, I'm talking about Joel Amia, Jake Evans, Christian Dvorak, David Savard, Michael Pesetta, J.C. Allen. Do I miss one? You still have Anderson and you still have Gallagher. I believe 5 of them are going to be out at the end of the year next season. That would bring phase 2, number 2 at the season 25-26 for Montreal Canadiens. When I'm talking about this, that's what you're going to have a splash on UFA, a splash on trade, and bring their development players. And that year, if we select Captain example or Linkstrom, 2 players, I think they could be with Montreal in 2 years. So the timing would be perfect for the Montreal Canadiens. So this is how I see that, William. People talking about Ski winning the Selke make me laugh. A player like a backup, the bite player on some bad team. I was never close to end a winning season in his career. I don't think so, Patrick. I don't see anybody in match on my live stream. I watch and I read a lot of contents on social media. They consider Ski to winning the Selke Trophy. Now, I will say to you, he's getting better on that area. By the way, I have stat about Nick Suzuki. He's changing. He's modified his game. He's better at 200 feet players. He's getting more pay attention on his defensive zone coverage. He's getting better. Backup, it took him about 6-7 years to become who he is today. That's what Suzuki is doing right now, only with 5 years. Now, I don't say he's going to be a backup, but you can see the growth of Nick Suzuki on that side of the game. Well, I never say he's going to be a Patrice Bergeron, but don't be surprised. Nick Suzuki, he become a great player on the defensive zone coverage too, and NHL. But I don't read nowhere Suzuki winning the Selke. 5-0, that's on Kings tonight. So far, on attaque, Vachon, Wafmont, the trait of the kid and the 70s. Thanks, RJ. How can they struggle that much, a +9 with a terrible team? It's not about the plus and minus, Patrick. The minus have nothing to do. I will tell you why. Patrick, he play only 13, 40 minutes per game. He play only on the third pairing with the Montreal Canadiens. He play only, again, the 4 line or the third line for opponent team. That's the reason make him a +9. His play overall, and the last 3 months, it's not like he was at the beginning of the season and last season. He struggled more. And that's the reason he play only 13, 14 minutes per game. For the time he play good, but not like he was before. And that's the reason he get held to scratch now, Patrick. At a +9, Patrick, I will give you an example. Nick Suzuki is -6 right now on one since the beginning of the season because they got scored an empty net. That gave now Nick Suzuki a worse players because he got a -6 because he was on the ice on the empty net. So you have to look the minus and the plus, not a really good assessment to qualify a look of the players. You have to look about the behavior on the ice, the details of the game, and you can go that way. This is make the reason why I said to you, obviously, he's not there at long term. I have shoes older que you in our top. Luc Everson is in the house. Luc, be ready. I have a news for you the next hours. Point condition personnel versus Madison is no funny allowed. Again, yeah. Patrick, let's put Kovacevic against Matthews every night. Let's put Kovacevic against Sebastian Aho every night. Let's put Kovacevic against Barkov every night. Let's put Kovacevic against McDavid every night. Let's put Kovacevic play 25 to 28 minutes per game, Patrick, and then come back to me and let me know if he's still at +9 at the end of the year. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. It's not. It's not. Habs Nation, Kovacevic, you name it. He's okay 6'7" defenseman. Exactly what he is. Claude Richard in the house. Don't forget to click on the likes. That'd be awesome. I don't say he's a bad player. He's just the reason why he is behind that. Patrick is a third pairing defenseman. That's it. That's all. Colorado is looking good in the West, William. That's what I said during the week. Colorado Oilers, I feel that way. Third pair defenseman is great. Again, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just give you an idea why the +9 for me is not changed how I see Kovacevic. Peter Cotton is too small to be a top 6 center. This is why he's dropping Peter. The people consider him a 6 foot, 5'11", I believe, 165 pounds or 163 pounds, I believe, is Peter. How about that for them? Habs Nation, the second night. Yeah, I'm sorry about this. Not sleep on Nashville Predator. This team has been on an incredible run and well playoff. Great goalie help. Yes, I agree with you about that in our top, but I don't think so. They have enough to go all the way to win after that. You have to replace them with better players at A2. But it will come A2. That's my point behind that A2. So the players just mentioned to go to remove. I believe Montreal Canadiens are going to be a UF3 and 2025. You're going to have, you pick this year, going to pick up over there. Maybe have one prospect they have under, Mezar, Kapanen, Henneman can pick up a spot behind that. And you maybe make a trade, a defenseman, I believe, would be ready to get out from the Montreal Canadiens, could be whatever it is, and you can get something in return. A2. So right now, I give you 3 spots will be filled up really quickly after that. A2. I on Askarov. You have a great play over there. Ozzy, the turnover guys of the season of last year start with Roman Ozzy. Can we waive Ireland? But they could. He become RFA next year, so I think it will be, his time would be really soon over for that. Next game, Sunday, Laval versus Toronto at 4 o'clock. Question goes, what happened in the locker room? One player like Suzuki, Caulfield, and Sarkozy realized they are new hot players and how they do they blame him, and how does Martin keep them believing? What's it rather? They are all new hot players. Because it's a concept of the team, right, Franco? So if I was the coach, and I'm sure Martin will talk to them, and I know they are professional anyway, they make the team better. I will change your question, Franco. Look, when they lost Sean Monahan, many of them was very upset, right? And at the point said, "This is enough. We don't want to give back. We don't want to give our best player at the traded line anymore. They want to keep them, and to do that, but you have to perform better. You have to get out at the bottom 5 in NHL. So for me, to add better players, make the team better, they welcome everyone. And after that, they have to get the mold of the Montreal Canadian culture, where I believe they build right now on that. And that was the time to do it. Hopefully that answer to you, Franco, that one. William, they are similar. I don't see one better to other one. Obviously, Capital play in the West, Barca play in the East. I see Barca maybe 2 more time at Capital at the end of the night, right? But typical players, big center, 6'4", 200-weight player, and talented, skilled, can score. Make the player around them better. Leadership inside of them. This is the kind of players that you need every year and every team. And draft, top of the NHL draft. And that's the reason they have 2 good career in NHL. A2, no player on one of the worst defensive team in the NHL going to win the select circuit. No, honestly, you're absolutely right about that, the A2. Nicholas, what is Habs intensify going to be? A fast turnover team on puck position, for example. It will be a team with speed, with the transition for that part, right? And now you talk about, puck position or quick up. That's come all together. And for me, that would be the type the team play with fast on the transition with join the rush by the defenseman. That's the kind of team I'm looking for. That's my expectation for Martin St. Louis. What is the average? That is a player who play currently. Because plays 60 minutes per game, and so late team will try to match their best line versus Kovacevic. But it's not happened a lot, Patrick. Example: Matthews play 11 minutes again Coley, and again Madison last game. So it's rare. And if play at home, I don't see Martin St. Louis is going to bring Kovacevic again, the best opening line, everything like that. At the end of the day, Patrick, if you consider Kovacevic great hockey players in NHL, if you put him on the best third pairing, I'm okay with that part. I just disagree with you. It's just another third pairing in NHL. That's all. That's it. 6'4", everything like that. But is now to be a part of the future with Montreal Canadiens and the future. That's the reason he's healthy. Ask this right now, Patrick, why he is healthy scratch? Just think about this. Why is healthy scratch? They don't healthy scratch Mike Madison. They don't healthy scratch Caden Coley. The last couple of games, they don't scratch Jacky. Before Strobel came back, before his injury, he was not held to scratch. And David Savard is not held to scratch. Why? Consistency, night after night, game after game. That's simple. If you produce, you stay in the team. Look, Joshua Roy. They cannot bring him down in Laval yet because he produced. Same thing with Kovacevic. Habs Nation Barkov, a pretty dominant opinion. When you play a PK, you can only have plus 1 point. Yamo. Kopitar is things better offensively, and Barkov is slightly better defensively. That's the point set. Not Hudson. Again, coach. Look, if a third pairing defenseman play a get +9, that means it does not hurt the team. It has a pussy advantage. I never say he hurt the team. I never say that. What I try to explain to you, the +9 does not make me how I think about Kovacevic. That's what I've tried to explain to you. Plus-minus does not change too much at the end of the night. It's his behavior. Can he get beat? His first pass. His cap control. All those, the details of the game. Yeah, on that comments right there, Patrick, exactly. But you explain to me why he +9. I'll give you an example why. Because he's not playing the first pairing. About Kopitar, yes. I would disagree in our top. I think Kopitar is better on both que Barkov. For Ron. I think, I could be wrong, I think Barkov get a little bit more injuries compared to Kopitar. Better player, coach, but not just run players. Yes, A2. Cannot drop in the draft. Look at Watson. Is very skinny guy center, but he is so good skater with main always on the right position. Yamo. Yeah. Do you expect Montembeault and Primo as a cup saying win? No. No, Franco. No. No. Watch next week, guys. Calgary, Edmonton, Vancouver, Seattle, Colorado. 5 games. We have 2 goaltender. How many goal he get Montembeault, and then how many game he get Primo, and what would be the performance? And I can already see some of you see. We should keep Jake Allen. You're going to have bad comments about that. But always better if you have size. Barkov said last summer he tried some weight because then skating is easier. And Will Price will help him Montembeault Primo win the cup. I don't think so, Franco. I think for me they move out. They move from the team, and I think they move around at Price. I don't see that. Great point. Price could not care less about the app, just want his money. Look, I don't see that way, but I can understand your point of view. Look, I see the same way. Hockey season for trouble, and the team want to see other offensive defensemen is very, very good. A2. Why concern L2 scratch use prefer is U.S. college player like Harris who are very little upside. Randy, what position does the ad concentrate on the draft? I don't think so. They concentrate on the position, Randy, at the beginning. Now, after that, I will say to you a little bit later in the draft. I think they're targeting players. They're looking where they will be a good fit for them. So I will give you an example. They believe Florian Jacquet last year, draft 111. It was should be out at 130, 150. They were really talking about a player physical, bigger. One thing, Randy, they consider more at the late picks at the older players. they will draft a 19 years old at the draft, not 18 years old, the late draft. But if you look about the position wise, I think goaltender will be one position. I think the right defenseman, they will be looking for that, and then forward. But your question is a little bit general. But if it was the first round pick, I don't see they will look about the position. But the all they have, that's exactly right there. Coach, what is your opinion on the Liam Anderson? I think you talk about Liam Anderson. Look, 7 overall pick by New York Rangers. This is the kind of player, guys, never find his way. Remember what he did at the World Junior Championship when he threw his medal in the crowd. He stuck with this forever. And this was the pick of Jeff Gordon, 7 overall pick. And sometimes you reach your limits. This is who they are. And he did not get the next step to be an NHL. But this is a kind of players, like guys, it could be, the Colin White and NHL, right? The Chris Tierney. It could be hanging around and then pick up a 4-line and NHL. Like his size, it just need an opportunity. He need a chance. And he need to consider working right now with American Hockey League. But this is my expectation for him in NHL. Maybe a 4-line. He's the guy, the bubble player, right? The bubble. So the bubble, he good in American Hockey League, but not good enough to stay a long term in NHL. That he is right now. Hopefully that answer to you. About with that win goes up on the Marlins for the test playoff spot, but they play 3 more games. They trail Belleville by 1 point, and they play twice next week. That's trouble. Yana or Rebecca maybe play a role. But they keep behind that, and after that, they still play 6 games against Belleville until the end. I think now Rebecca is going to join the team. We'll talk about this next couple of minutes. I'm still get there. Franco, wow. Big statement, coach, goalie, and away game. Yep, disagree with you, but just to describe Barkov as well. Look, Lukanen and Buffalo, it takes so time to get very good. The young goalie, so hard to say who will make it if you talk like Montembeault. Great point, Yamo, about that. 2 players rocking up in the draft. Jeff looking for 1,300. Yep, sorry about Zane Parek for that one, William. UKTR. Who was played better Covington on the third pairing for the Habs? Jaden Trouble. That'll be one of them. Jekai would be my second one of them. That's your answer. Gary Conway is in the house. Welcome back. Franco, coach, who we have not solved our goaltending issue yet, how we are far away from the same parade. It would take time. I think, Franco, the hope is to get Jacob Fuller their goaltender number 1 and for them. So I think that would be the reason I would say to you, Franco. But I don't think so. The all the way would be Primo and Montembeault together. Hey, too glad Rebecca is in Laval. Our fans can see with their own eyes who his management team decide was a top 5 draft pick. Good luck, kid. You're gonna need it for that A2. Zeph, talk about this. They have a great article I got from Claude Dubo. He talked about Ray Barker. If you want to have that article, guys, send me an email. I'm going to forward to you. But he explained exactly what happened with Ray Barker this year. On French stat, data stat, his behavior, and everything. But they will say to you, they will put him before on the first pairing defenseman. Now they see him a little bit more regress, and they put him on the top 4. And that's what you expect for Ray Barker at this moment. Said that doesn't say he's not going to be a first pairing. But because what happening this year, they see his lack of the progression, development this season compared last year before that. But again, great article, guys, about Ray Barker, and they still believe on Ray Barker all the way, by the way. Okay, close. Yeah. Thank you. So that's happening for that. Jet 4-0 again, the Ducks. Gary, Ray Barker would be a good hands when he come over. Great point about that. Do you think Patrick Taze, Taze came back to play? I'm not sure about this, Franco. Run. Secondly, I will say to you, is his comeback. When you miss 1 year, guys, it's not easy. So, not sure. You're developing is blooming. I think that's really similar. If you think about Patrick Taze, run his body, right? He have some kind of internal problem. I could not remember exactly, but it's something inside his body. Coach, article was, yes, I agree with you in our tap about that. Ray Barker is a project, yes, I agree with you about this A2, but expect to be a very solid defenseman in NHL. Franco. No, look, it's not a cleaning lady on that one. It's the right one. I can say that. It's the right one. Peter, at the end of this year, Barron, Ray Barker, and Mayu, all quality are the prospect play pro. This great squeeze on Savard and Kovacevic, Peter. Peter, you talk about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 defensemen, right? The one of all the players you're talking about, the two could be trade is Barron and Kovacevic. Now, because maybe they're going to lose Savard at the trade deadline, Peter. I would be shocked if Barron, Ray Barker, Mayu, all three, I believe only one of them could make the Montreal Canadiens lineup next year. Barron, Mayu, or Ray Barker. Before that, now they don't need body anymore. They can take their time to develop them at Laval. So for me, Mayu, another year in Laval next year, that'd be good for him. Ray Barker starting in Laval, I don't see no problem. I think Barron is the one, I think they will maybe try to bring him up for me, Peter. I could be wrong, by the way. What is a batch on Detroit jersey? They have been losing. They put it on Yamo. Maybe it's a Larkin. I don't know about that. Thanks for all the like we got tonight. Yamo, yeah. I think you can add Philadelphia in the mix of that one, Yamo. No, Blooming is a torn with the skill. It's just getting there naturally develop is a knuckle word was the coach thinking they create the talent. But I think for me, he's developing um, because you need to learn to play in NHL. So it's not because you have a skilled talent you make it. You develop those players. Because if he was only blooming Patrick, but all of them going to make the NHL, why they don't? It's because the skilled talent cannot go more for what they have. You need to develop them. Martin St. Louis said a player at 29 years old, 30 years old can continue to become better. It's not blooming. It's about developing. They develop their talent. They make their talent skill better. So it's not because what they have, it's just show and they prop up. It's developing. How you react on the ice, how you become a professional, how you wake up the morning, what you eat during the day, what time you go to bed every night, what do you do at the video room, and what you learn on the ice, with the puck, no puck, details of the game. This is called developing. Blooming is already you put the water on it and it blown. It's not Sakaski. It's anyone in NHL. Connor Bedard is not blooming, he's developing. That's part of the words. That's how you do this. Because blooming is just they already have all the NHL talent. It's done. I don't see Rebecca with the Habs next year. Let him develop at the American Canadian. Mayu most likely with the big boys. I still believe Zeph Mayu not going to be with Montreal Canadiens next season. I think his defensive zone coverage, his defensive of the game, is not good yet. And he need more ice time as Zeph. Now, can he play with Montreal? Yes. But I don't see him permanently NHL next year yet, Zeph. Does Jordan Harris become trade bait next year? Deflate Randy, I would say during the off summer. If they get Engstrom and Lane Hudson, and I think definitely Jordan Harris will be the one have to leave the building. Toffoli score 5-0. Winnipeg. Boston, Tampa Bay, Toronto, or Ottawa? Boston. Question, Coach. When do you want do our kids start believing that have a cup winner, a cup winning at my age? That's what we can look forward to. 27, 28. 25, 26, not the door. 26, 27, they are in. They got eliminated. 27, 28, this is the year. And 28, 29, there's 2 years. The gap window will be very close of the Stanley Cup. Now, not the Stanley Cup. There will be a top 10 and go from there. And they can make the final 4. That would be the way I would say that there. Steve G, welcome back in the house. Thanks for all the light we got tonight. Not skip that question. I don't like it, the choice. Roy is in the house. Welcome in the house. Mr. Roy for Bangkok. For you, maybe back in the bed, by the way. Thanks so much, RJ. Last NHL to win a cup with all Canadian roster, 5 Flyers. That would be a great question. En français, coach, pour ça, qu'est-ce c'est de leaner, les autres, c'est de l'acquisition. I don't see that way, but I can understand your point of view. Who was defensively Barron, Mayu or Barron, and your opinion? I'm going to surprise you guys, but I think it's Mayu right now. Barron is better, but win the battle, you're going to have more Mayu over Barron. But defensively, Barron is a bit better, Nicholas. Mayu right now, guys, is a guy that plays. You love it one play, and you're going to hate him next play. That's what Mayu is. Maybe bit Mike Madison. Mike Madison, people like him, and then they hate him. This is Mayu right now. He flip. He's a flipper. Here we go. Mayu is a flipper, ladies and gentlemen. I found his name, the Mayu. He's a flipper. Mayu. Here we go. I find Byron not tough enough. That's the point behind that. Gary, great point. About right side as the approach the playoff is Rebecca, Mayu, Byron, among with Trudeau and Norlander, maybe the best defenseman core in American Hockey League. Very hard to tell you that. I don't know too much about all the American Hockey League team lineup, but their defenseman is getting better for sure in our top. Sesky is a rare breed of the players where his assets are innate. Most of the other players are accurate. This is why Sesky was drafted not accurate. It is understanding and have superior feel for this game. Byron is on bat too often for me, Gary. Byron and Norlander on the way out. Norlander will be out for sure. Look, I think they will keep Justin Byron around. Coach, I want you to close your eyes and tell me who will be the best ad defenseman in 10 years. Mayu, Coley, Rebecca, or Hudson. Who are we talking about? My first player would be Caden Coley. For the Montreal Canadiens. It will be the most complete defenseman player for the Montreal Canadiens and the future. Rebecca, Mayu, Hudson. I don't see them consider a top pairing with the Montreal Canadiens yet. So Coley is going to become your top defenseman for your team. All the four players you talk about, Rebecca is the closest one at Caden Coley, in my opinion. After that, you're going to have two offensive players, Mayu and Hudson. One carrying the puck, right? He's not the fastest guy, but is a edge control, right? His second glance, his vision, his hockey sense is excellent. Mayu, but you have all from the, for me, Mayu, from the blue line to the goal line, he is maybe the most powerful players. But after that, on the other side, he still has a lot of work to do. So for me, it would be Coley, Rebecca, Hudson, and Mayu at that moment, William. Do you believe Ezerman is the perfect winger for Doc and the perfect length handle option for Hudson on the power play? But yes, Ezerman is a guy who can score goal, right? And he can put the puck in the net. Number 6, NHL draft pick. I'm not sure you pick him, but he's going to be an excellent second line in NHL for sure in our top. Did we over talk about the better being the third younger rookie to have 5 points in the game? We not talk about this yet, Ron. Never in our top and not even Boston can. They're not Gary Gonoyer. Byron is not better than Mayu. I've watched every game Laval. Both guys are pretty bad on their own zone. I think for me, too. Mayu is about decision-wise. Is really awareness is not always there. Byron have better cap control, a better stick, but the physicality of the game, Mayu is better to Byron. So both of them are struggling. But on the offensive side, I think for me, Mayu have a better shot, stronger shot, power shot. But Barron is a better transition player with a first pass better. Remember how Terrien a voulu to teach Crosby. Crosby already understood the game better que Terrien at Pittsburgh. I like Madison goes for the power play. Drive without passing the puck to the site. Will Dubas make any big move on the Penguin, and could he bring player to Montreal? Coach, no, Dubas sold. This is really interesting, Yamo. This is a team on the transition. They got two excellent players, by the way, on the trade for Guenzel. They're going to select guys top 10 this year. So they're not going to rebuild. They're going to retooling because they're going to get us. That remind me, Washington got a top 10 pick last season, I believe. Pittsburgh, if they get a Catton example, a Catton top 6 with Malkin or Crosby, you guys, you said he should not play. He should not be on the top 10. Pittsburgh be happy to get him at number 8, number 9. And Elzerman by the Pittsburgh Penguins. So Pittsburgh have to figure out really quickly. I think they're not going to rebuild. I think they're going to retooling quickly. And I think they will try to make another trade and then take the player they don't believe on them. And then they are not a bad team. They are old team. They just need to be better on the bottom 6 and bring some kind of young kid prospect helping them. Luciano is in the house. Welcome back. Coach, I agree from what I have to admit. I'm not following by you the year closely. I thought, no, I think you're right. It's going to make fans forget about all the other defensemen. A2. I feel that way. A2. My only concern about him to be on the first pairing is can he does this again Matthews like Cody does. Can Hudson play again McDavid? This is my only problem with the reason I said I put him at that way A2. But I believe on him at 100 at 200% about Lane Hudson, guys. Game second étape. You're looking at map. They're up to for 20 minutes a semaine per imagine 6 more years for Tubas. Question for sure, Ab is as a trade piece. Yes, Peter, I agree with you. Patrick, I think one of your comment, you're absolutely right about that, Patrick, because you cannot keep all of them. Secondly, they will have to get a trade of them to get a good piece in return. So I don't think so. They'll be all of them with the Montreal Canadiens. But you're absolutely right. Mayu is an NHL player. Barron is an American Hockey League. A2. We lost that trade. Is that what it is? We need to identify the defenseman and the right role there. Tobias PS now 901, having an excellent rookie pro season. Peter, I agree with you. He turned around this like the Laval Rocket, but you're absolutely right. And at that, you could be right about that too. I agree with you, Peter, about that. Well said, Patrick, about the contract and the players. Don't worry about Hudson. He drink, eat, and sleep hockey. Gary, me too. I am not allowed. Kipney, one goal. Yeah, he really struggled. Here we go. I will go through everybody. Don't forget to click on the likes. We have some kind of subject I want to share with you tonight. I will go to go quickly about this, guys, and then we're going to move on for the show of the night. First of all, guys, the David Rebacker, great news. If you follow David Rebacker, you have to wait for elimination of the one team. I think it was Olden to give him a chance to play Laval. It was done. They lost the game number 7. They lost game number 6-7, and couldn't. The season is over now. And now Montreal Canadiens have an opportunity to get David Rebacker. We expect him to be at the beginning of the week in Montreal, and he's going to start the season with the Laval Rocket. So expect the news about David Rebacker. Like people talk about Lane Hudson, what's going on with him. But I talk about this Lane Hudson in my video today. The best time for him to be with Montreal, it could be at the end of the March, at the final 16, where they could be eliminated. That would give him to play at least approximately 9 games with the Montreal Canadiens. If it's not eliminated, he go all the way to the final 4. But it's going to be a minimum of 2 games with the Montreal Canadiens if he signs his LLC contract. For Adam Engstrom, he started the playoff this week. The team went 1-0 on the best of the 3. And we see when the series will be over, what the situation with Adam Engstrom. But it could Engstrom join the Laval Rocket, possible the next 10 to 15 days for that part. People will take cover service tomorrow. Others evidence is game first time. About that, McDavid versus McKinnon, Steve G tomorrow. So that's what we got, guys, for Rebacker. Now, the next thing I want to talk about, guys, I want to talk about the overtime goal, Madison or Caulfield. It's become a controversy, guys, on the internet for the last 24 hours. Everybody complaining about Madison over. And I want to share with you with the goal. And I feel right now, this is what the fans does in Montreal. They start to hate someone, and they will try to put him out of on the city. Until then, they complaining everything, whatever the player bring on the table, it's not good enough. They're only looking for the negativity of the players. So let's see, guys, the happening last night on the goal, and I would like to hear from you. What do you think about that? If it's Caulfield or if you believe it's Mike Madison or Nick Suzuki. So here we go, guys, on that goal. Now, Mike Madison, guys, whoops, sorry about that. Let's start over. Now, Mike Madison go around that player right there. You have 3 white jersey, right? Right now, it's fine. You have no problem with that part over there. He doesn't want to try to score at that moment. He feel he have no space enough to beat that guy over there, right? But pay attention at Cole Caulfield. Cole Caulfield, pay attention at Cole Caulfield, right? He's coming with the puck. He's almost losing the puck right there, right? We don't see anybody there yet. He's coming there. Now, look, Lindholm. Great by Lindholm. He pinched Madison. Madison is in control with the puck behind the net, right? Now, what would be the problem after that? You go back in the corner. Look, Cole Caulfield. Hello, Cole Caulfield. Where are you going? Hey, Nick Suzuki, where are you? Where are you? Now we have 3 Bruins in the corner for Mike Madison. And look, Cole Caulfield. Not only is going there, he's going to turn his skating and go backwards. Look Cole Caulfield. Now you guys, you tell me Mike Madison. Cole Caulfield, where are you? After that, we have a battle at 2-1 over there. All right? Now, Cole Caulfield, he decided to get there about 3 seconds later. Now, look, he's coming to the battle at 2 versus 1. You have F1, F2, or F3, F2, whatever you want to call the F for the Boston Bruins with Madison. Madison right now is just trying to get the puck back. Battle at 1 versus 2. And look, Caulfield, it's coming there. Why not Caulfield go to 10 feet to the board, 5 feet to the board, not at the dots. Go cover your F2 Bruins, Boston Bruins. Look, Caulfield. Play the puck on the back ends, a curl on the inside and not on the outside. And Boston Bruins said, bye-bye. Here we go. Now we have a transition right there, guys, at 2 versus 1. And now they're attacking the zone at 2 versus 1. Now, Caulfield and Madison are coming back. Madison is right now beat Caulfield on the back checking. It was too late. Look, now, pay attention, Montembeault. Montembeault is already down right there. Look, his right pad is already down on right here. He did a deep push because no reason there. It's too late. So here, what happening on that play, guys, on that one? I would like to hear you guys who did the mistake of that goal against Montreal, that overtime. I would love to hear that in the chat there. There's not lost control of the puck because of the missing period. I will keep quiet until Sunday night. If Suzuki was on the blue line, the cut on the intercept the puck, not cheating, just lost. At 3 versus 3, a strategy is to keep control of the puck. Patrick, it's Madison's fault. Man's responsibility is to keep control of the puck, and at 3 versus 3, Madison is charged recklessness. He did not lose the puck. Lindholm pinched him behind the net. Now, here's the definition of that goal. Mike Madison, he only have a problem, the risk management, right? And hockey is called risk management. You have to have a different option. He did not take the right option, right? That's what he did, the right management, the risk management for Mike Madison. Cole Caulfield, completely out of this. This is, now Patrick, he said, yeah, but he lose the puck. But if Cole Caulfield covered the guy number 2, you have no 2 versus 1. Number 3, Nick Suzuki, where are you? Nick Suzuki guy was at the red line. Someone was at the game last night. Leave me a comment on the video last night. I cannot remember. He come at the show a couple of times. Anyhow, he said Suzuki was at the red line when the Boston Bruins start to get out of the zone. So Suzuki was completely out. And then finally, Samuel Montembeault, guys, have to make that save. He had no reason to put his right pad right there. So he started with Mike Madison, risk management. Go with Cole Caulfield, completely out of position. Thirdly, it's all about Nick Suzuki because he did not cover his F1 properly for the cap control. You give too much space to the players coming at 2 versus 1. And finally, Samuel Montembeault need to make that save. He's a number 1 goaltender now. Our goaltender number 1 make that save. He did not. So, if you point one specific players, you're out of the subject right there. It's every one of the eyes make everything like that. Back at the beginning of the play, Mike Madison controlled the puck. Caulfield and Nick Suzuki does 2 loop. They are coming back down. Mike Mason, when we talk about risk management, when he see that, wait a minute, I'm alone here. He should cut back at the dots, at the hash mark, before he go behind the net. This is called risk management. So it's take decision. He did not do the right decision. But the play was not over yet. Right? It could win the battle in the corner. Cole Caulfield could intercept the 2-versus-1 there. And then after that, Nitzke could cover the F1 properly. And then Simon Montendo make a save. Make a save, we don't talk that way tonight. So it's all of them, 1, 2, 3, and 4 right there. That's it, that's all. That's it. And at that, he said the tripler exactly A2. The root source of this mistake is that Mason should drop the puck to Ski. Ski was expecting the drop pass to take the puck in Luciano. About that, yeah, that's right. It was a double. It was both of them turn around. Revenge Madison has fault. Main responsibility is to keep the control of the puck at 3-3. Madison charge regardless. Cole is cheating big time A2. Main strategy is to keep control of the puck, Patrick. No cheating, just loss. That's the point, yep. That's very, very bad play by Caulfield. Patrick, they lose the puck. It's not because of Madison. It's because of Lindholm. Lindholm pinched Madison behind the net. But because you have one mistake, what's happening on the team? Martin Saint-Louis explained this all the way. You can make a mistake, but after that, who are the other players? If Coffee is the right position, there are no goal. That's simple. So for this, it's start from the beginning to the end. Wow, did you see the slashing, guys, on the Chicago Blackhawks, guys? By Rent Donato? I don't know who did that. Et to Martin said we fault when Marchand had the puck moving up the ice, he should have throw a water bottle at him. Cable Gamer, welcome back to the house, Mr. Kane. Congratulations for your job. But that, look, go, Habs, go. You're right, but Madison was going again 3 at the start. He should aim, turn around, and go back to the chart with other Habs players. You're absolutely right. Look about that risk management right there. Jesus Madison. Then bad choice to consider to chase the puck. But no, and our tap. You have to, guys, and our tap. So if you lose the puck, we come back home. We don't battle. Let them play the puck. But no, in our tap, it's a 3-versus-3, man to man. You battle for the puck. You have to go in the corner. You have to reset. You have to battle for the puck. About that, Madison could have eating the puck on the board, possibly. Caulfield would be my focus. There was key coming on the line change. William, about that. Patrick, 1% Mike Madison. Here we go. That's my point here. It's just Mike Madison. That's it. That's all. It's just him. That's what I was expect at some point here, for sure. Perfect play, Boston. Fool them all. Exactly. Luke Lavorson, Lindholm. It's Lindholm make the play. Great point, Gary, about this. Yeah, mo, absolument. Coach, you could parlay this session into a YouTube channel for the fans to comment on the go live. Yes, William. I was almost make a video last night. I was got busy after that to go that one. Here we go. I'm going to finish the show, guys, with my other subject. Why Nick Suzuki he become one of the best players in NHL. I will give you the reason behind that. The Nick Suzuki guys, Patrick said he's not SL key. You're absolutely right. But Nick Suzuki is getting there slowly and properly. Nick Suzuki progression is amazing in my eyes this year on his defensive zone coverage. He went face off, he covered his man, and the opening line, again, the best is great. And this is because of Mike Madison, Caden Cooley, Nick Suzuki, Cole Caulfield, and Sakaski. All right? If you look about the last 6 games, Boston, Columbus Blue Jacket, yes, bottom 5. Toronto, Carolina, Nashville, Florida, and Tampa Bay. We talk about this, the best team in NHL. The Carolina, the Florida, the Boston, Nashville, and Tampa on the playoff. Every night, they play David Pastrnak. How many points Pastrnak? 1 assist only. They have only 1 goal against the Montreal Canadiens. Because of what? Suzuki, Coley, Madison, Sakaski, and Caulfield. Every time they put that line against them. Columbus, 0 goal. Chin Chin, that's it, that's all. Columbus, 0 goal. Toronto, Austin Matthews, how many points against the Montreal Canadiens and the last and the one they beat Montreal 3-2? Chin Chin, 0. Because of what? Nick Suzuki played 12 minutes against him. Caden Cooley, Mike Madison, Cole Caulfield, Juraj Sakaski. That's what happening with them. Carolina, this is a team at 1 point, Sebastian Aho, the 3rd goal of the game. First line, 0 point against the Montreal Canadiens. It's Chemnikov, Nick Cash, second line, have 2 points against the Montreal Canadiens. So again, every time Aho play, Martin Louis tried to bring that line against them. Chin Chin, another great performance of who? Mike Madison, Caden Coley, Cole Caulfield, Juraj Sakaski, and Nick Suzuki. Let's go back to Nashville. That line have 1 point Forsberg against the Montreal Canadiens. Right? Then you have Florida Panthers. They have only 1 goal against the Montreal Canadiens. The second goal was Reinhardt on power play. Again, Montreal Canadiens, Mike Madison, Caden Coley, and the 3 players I'm talking about. And finally, again at Tampa Bay Lightning, Kucherov have only 1 point. Brendan Point scored the first goal of the game. This is the only goal they gave against the Tampa Bay Lightning. The who? Nick Suzuki, Cole Caulfield, Juraj Sakaski, Caden Cooley, and Mike Madison. This is the reason Nick Suzuki is getting better and better. And this is the reason around the NHL, they start talking to realize who is Nick Suzuki. And this is why, that's why the reason, guys, the Montreal Canadiens slowly, properly, they progress as the first line in NHL. I think they are number 4 and they win the point as the 3 players together. So this is a great way to see the progression of the team, but to see the progression as a line and to see the progression of the players. And this is the reason why it's getting better and better and better. It will take time, but this is the way you build a team. A game like last night, 2-1, this is you learn you in the trenches. How can you finish the game at the end of the game with a tie game 1-1? That's what he accomplished. Send the departure of Sean Monahan. Send they got a slump, a 5 game. Send that. Montreal Canadiens played the solid hockey as with the roster they have. Their PK is getting better. All right? They have difficulties a bit on power play. But look around. This is you talk about. This is a progression. And this is the reason. Lose 1 goal to Boston. Beat Columbus 3 goals. They lost against Toronto 1 goal. They lost only 3 goals against Carolina. One of them was an empty net. And then Nashville by 1 goal. Florida Panthers by 1 goal. And the Tampa Bay Lightning by 1 goal. Both of them are shootout overtime. And shootout. This is why Nick Suzuki is getting better with the Montreal Canadiens. For that, you win as a team and lose as a team. For that, miss by Caulfield, a great by Lindholm. That's it. Exactly, Nicholas. That's what I see that. On the side, what play is the board this time? I agree with you, Yamo, about that. Garrett, crazy par the wire relay on the robotique, pass the back-to-back, and since break the habit and think. This game is awesome. The Sharks. Take a whiskey and to see what happened. Agreeing on top, get back at all costs, one the losing the puck at 3 versus 3. Coach Kane, where would you rank Montreal bottom 6 or the other 13 bottom 6 in the NHL? I'm not sure I understand, King, your question. You have Ottawa in front of them. Arizona, Columbus, Montreal are similar. And then after that, you have the bottom, San Jose, Anaheim, and Chicago. I think as answer your question right there. Well, then, A2, I'm talking about the line, right? Of course, the goalie is part of this A2, but when you talk about who play again, who play, you talk about that line. So you're right, but you know what I mean. When I talk that way, I'm not concerned with Primo Montembeault did this, did that, right? I would go all the way, but during that time, the goaltender have a good performance for sure. How strong is Liga compared to other league? They are number 3 behind King and on that league. It's a league very well on the defensive players. They are when the player get out that league, like all those players, they are really good on defensive. It's a low scoring. I think Yamo can give you a better answer, but it's a not oriented on offensive. They play, now we said the trap, but it's a kind of player they are really oriented on the defensive of the game. Yeah, just talk about this. Here we go. For me, Colorado is one of them. The New Jersey Devil is another one. King. I know they're not looking good this year, but I'll talk about transition on the speed. I always said that. Pay attention to Nashville Predator with Andrew Brunette. That's number 3. King. And quickly, of course, you can talk about Edmonton, but you talk about quick transition. They are the two teams. Of course, McKinnon, McCarr make a big strength. And then you have, of course, the New Jersey is a team very quickly with the forward. In the past, Tampa Bay was another team really won over there. I don't see Florida at that level. I don't see Toronto at that level. Yeah, more about this fifth floor that we don't have to worry about. Ski is one of these guys. Best move Bergeron almost did not make. I too agree with you about that. It's hard to compare because the PlayStation League are the best team. Rep, great point, very offensive league. One of the most boring hockey game you could ever watch. The Swiss League. A2. Talk about the Swiss League. Here we go, guys. I can go all the way. We hit the 11 o'clock and I did not do anything yet about my other things. We're going to talk about this the next time. And we cross the 2 hours. So when we do this, like no template, no plan, and we talk about everything, anything, the time is flying. And I like it. 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 So let's move on, guys, for the prediction of the night. There we go. We're going to finish this the show that way. Okay, Nation prediction, guys. Here we go. We got some result of the week. Are you ready? Not this one. Are you ready? Here we go. Yamo and Coach finished the week with 11 and 13 last week. Yamo, congratulations. You're going to be on the boss of the game tonight. Peter August and for you. Both of them are 10 on 13. Willie, 9, followed by Roy Patrick. Andy at 8. In our tap, Gary, Ron, and Nicolas, and RJ at 7. And for the first time of the year, I believe, maybe second time, but more like a first time, Luc Laporson is on direction of the jail tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And obviously for Luc, finished with 6 only. And then you have all the update of the leader of the race for at the end of the year. And that's what happening, guys, of the last week. 14th game of the program. Luc, you're going to be in the jail for the week. I'm sorry about that, Luc, but it is a time for you to let me know that. Luc Laporson, here's the guy, man, is out for the weeks. Sorry about that. Luc Laporson on this one. Here we go. Got the jail. We have 14 game, guys, on the program this week. 14. Thanks, Luc Laporson, for saving me. Seychelles is no education. Yeah, I know. I'm from Finland. Hold on the soup. Here we go. It's already 13. Look, you're welcome, Larry. Always a pleasure to have you aboard, Larry. I wish you an amazing, great night. Enjoy. There we go. Time to select. Oof. Not easy. Not easy. Montreal, Calgary, Carolina, Toronto, Dallas Kings, Edmonton, Colorado. The first 7 games, pretty good. But the other side, oof. We're going to go with that one over there. Yeah, it's happening after the trade deadline, Patrick. Yeah, the parité is different. We got Nicolas have to put yeah. Difficile, Carolina, Toronto, yeah. I went with the home team. Steve G. Gary. I think you're missing a couple of games, Eric King. Nicolas. You have only 11 game, King. You have 14 game on the show. Here we go. I'll give you guys what we got so far. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to go this way. I'm going to go here. Now we got 2 here. Now we had ND. Thanks so much, RJ. I got you. It's all right, King. Of course, Patrick, I got you, my friend. I cover you. Yes, King. That would be better for me. Larry, thanks so much. Luke, thank you. There we go. Getting there. The quiz, ladies and gentlemen. Time for the quiz of the night. And in our top lead with 6. Sebastian is not here tonight, but he won last night. And then we have Ron with 20, the winner of the show last week. And 2 shootout in the last 3 games. The King are looking a little bit better. Here we go. Are you ready? "14 game, look. King, I was almost done, King, about that one there. 14 at that. For that, I see 12, look. Yeah, 14 game, guys, on this one over there. Let's go back for helping Luke about this one over there. Luke, Seattle, Edmonton, St. Louis. You're missing Luke, Montreal Canadiens, Calgary. And you're missing Buffalo and Detroit, Luke. You got it, King. So I just try, guys, to pick it up, everybody here, if you don't mind. King, nail it, my friend. So look, you can give me only the 2 game. I have already your 12 game. Look, you're missing Detroit, Buffalo, and Calgary Flame, and Montreal and Calgary Flame. All right, guys, let's move on for the question number 1. Perfect. I got it. Look, all done. Oh, sorry about that. No, I lost my template. I'm back. Not a problem. Look. Question number 1, guys. Here we go. How many games are typically played in a regular NHL season? How many games do you have in NHL? 1,298, 1,312, 1,354, 1,372, or 1,402? How many games you have in the season in NHL? D. Ron. Patrick. Yamo B. Nicolas E. Nicolas RJ. Larry C. Thank you, Larry. Alexandre Maillard, go with A for Alexandre. Welcome back, Alexandre. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. That'd be great. Save, go with B. We're going to give it a little bit more time for Luciano in our tap. Give us an answer. In our tap B, Luc Laforcine C. Gary C. Luciano said C. There you go. And Luciano and Gary did the answer. We can go after that. Andy, go with B. Here we go.
Oh my God!
Oh, we have this roll here. Yes, you are so right. And our top is B, like Yamo said, and Steve G. And AK got that one. Roy got the B, and King got the D. And C for the King. But Roy, you nailed it, my friend Roy. And we have 5 people take the lead after 1 question tonight. By the score goal at the first goal of the game. Question number 2 of the evening. Here we go.
Oh my God!
If we have 1,300 game, here we go. Want to get that probably a bit better. How many games are left until the end of the season in NHL? That's count the 2 games tonight. 248, 269, 287, 302, 314. We are generous. We're going to give you that one, Patrick. Ron, go with C. Larry, go with D. Nicolas, go with B. And I thought we'd go with E. RJ go with A. Gary go with C. We're missing a couple of people. Alexandre say A. Patrick go with E. And Luciano go with D. Gary go with C. Luke go with A. Roy go with E. We about everybody answer that question quickly tonight. That's good. The question number 2 on that one. Habs Nation pass on that one. Here we go.
Oh my God!
We have only one good answer, guys. Nicolas de Gobi-Bono get B on that one, guys. 269 game remaining for the season from tonight until the end. And Nicolas joined the rest of 6 other players, guys. King of Gamers said E. And did not score on that one. Question number 3 of this tonight for this quiz. Here we go. Who is the second player and the Bulls franchise beside Brennan Point to achieve 6 points in the second regular game? Only one did it in the Tampa Bay Lightning. Is it Crossman, Kucherov, Saint Louis, Le Cavalier, or Boyle? Which one of them have 6 points with the Tampa Bay Lightning and the one regular game? There we go, Kane. I was not very good at the maths. And our top is very good. I was not surprised he got the first answer. The time, coach. Ron go with D. Nicolas go with B. And Arthur go with A. B for RJ. Alexandre go with B. Larry Lavallée go with D. Patrick Lewhite go with A. A for Yamo. Gary go with A. Andy go with A. Luc Laforcine with E. A for Roy and Habs Nation go with B. King go with A. What about Luciano? Nicolas go with B. Luciano 1, Luciano 2, Luciano 3.
Oh my God!
And here we go. Yes, the answer, guy, was A on that one. Congratulations for that answer, guys. And our top said D for Mr. Luciano. About that, Franco. And then in our top, Patrick Lewhite and AK take the lead with 2 good answers, guys, for the last question of the night. Good luck, everybody. Now, the question number 4, by the way. I apologize. We have 2 more questions to go. I want to get out quickly. Here we go. That's a good one. On Tuesday, Primo tied the Habs rookie record for the most save without allowing a goal. Who is the other goalie as a rookie for the Montreal Canadiens did the same thing, 41 save? Vachon, Dryden, Esposito, Theodore, or Michel Bonny-Larocque? Change, Franco. Get another one. And after go with D. Ron go with A. RJ go with D. Alexandre go with D. Lucien said D. Patrick go with E. Larry go with B. Yamo go with B. Luc Laforcine go with D. Bonny-Larocque. Bon, Patrick, t'en souviens-tu, mon Bonny-Larocque? Gary go with A. Did Nicolas did? Andy go with D. Nicolas, go with A. Here we go. I think we got everybody in the chat. Roy. I think Roy did not get it yet. King of Gamer. I think he did not get it yet. So we're going to give them a little bit more time for King of Gamer. Roy, I'll give you 10 seconds, guys, for both of you to give us an answer. Can go with D. Here we go. Roy, if you are around, Roy.
Oh my God!
Roy, go with D. The winner of this question, guys, is the coach. The answer, guy, is Tony Esposito. Did it 41 save as a rookie for the Montreal Canadiens. No one of you guys have a good answer of that one. Most of you said Theodore or Larocque, some Vachon, but no one said C for what I saw in the chat from NRTAP. Start with D at the beginning and all the way to Roy at D. Nobody got number C, Tony Esposito. Oh, sorry about that, everybody.
Oh my God!
Here we go. Question number 5, the last one of the night. I like that. And Nicolas said, voyons donc. Right. Thank you so much, my friend. Which player from the list below did not achieve 5+ points in the NHL game at age of 18 years old? One of them never did it. 5 points in one game. Connor Bedard, RNH, Hamilton, Jack Hamilton, Dale Howard-Chuck, and Jaromir Jagr. All the 5 players. One of them at 18 years old never did it. Good luck, everybody. Finally, in our tap, AK and Patrick Le White all battle for the title on tonight, but some other can tie the game. Nicolas, non, je peux pas gagner celle-là, c'est certain. Nicolas, go with Hamilton for Nicolas. Then we have Ron with D, Larry with D, Howard Chuck, RJ will go with C, Yam will go with E, Alexandre Maillard go with B. Still waiting for other people. We'll give you 40 more seconds for everybody. Tie game so far. Luc Laforcine go with B. Patrick Lemoine, Lemoine. Patrick Lemoine go with E. About that, and I'll go with E. And everyone, Andy Kouvila. Ammunition could pass on that one over there. Here we go, guys. The winner of this question.
Oh my God!
Can't go with D with our Chuck. Whatsoever is, guys, the answer is E. And all 3 have the right answer. We have Andy Kouvila at E. We have Patrick LeWhite at 3. And we have NRTAP at 3, all the winner of the contest. NRTAP consists to lead the contest with 7, followed by with Andy Koivula. Score is game number 4 for Andy. Game number 5 for Andy Koivula, 2 behind, and then for Patrick LeWhite or Patrick Leblanc. Is it the first time of the year? I think it is. Patrick Leblanc, you're the first-time winner of the contest for you, my friend. And you have, right now, the winner of the night. Congratulations, all of you guys, on this one. There, some of you are 05. I'm not going to tell you who you are. And that's it. That's all, my friend. We go through the contest tonight. Hopefully, you enjoyed the show. And we're going to check changing the page. Hold on. Well, you got that one over there. I think I'm at 6, coach. Andy Kouvila. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 for you so far. I'll find the nuts tonight, Patrick. I think I have 3. Roy. Yeah, that's all right. Here we go, guys. This concludes the show tonight. We appreciate a lot to be with our Canadian show.
What if I open my soul?
Sorry about that. Here we go. I apologize. I put the sound too high at the beginning. But what a great show tonight. Hopefully you enjoy it. The Friday, guys, this is how we do. We open the door and we sit together and we talk about anything, everything. From the hot dog to, we start with the hot dog and we finish with Jaromir Jagr. Nobody saw the bobblehead yet? Who got the bobblehead of Jagr? Is it one of you? Did you drive that truck in Artap? What's going on in Artap? Look at Bella the Jet on that one, on this one. Here we go, guys. Before you leave, you are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you. Absolutely right. You have greatness inside of you, guys. What a great night all to be together tonight. We want to thank the moderator Ron, Luciano, and Enartab tonight to carry on the chat. Great show overall. And then we want to thank all the people. Click on the like. RJ Calabo did it again. Delivery great contents with all the stat information. Mr. RJ, thanks so much. And we want to say one more thing. Be well, be health. Find a way not only to dominate your day, but find a way to dominate the first half of what? Nicolas said, 2024, we want to wish an amazing, great week's vacation on Luc Lafortune at the jail. You're going to have a great time over there. Luc, give us a little bit your updates on the week. Don't forget to sign to come every night at the Habs Nation Podcast, Luc. And thanks everybody to be with us, the Hockey Nation Show, the podcast, and the Habs Nation Podcast. I want to tell you one more thing. We love you, people. Have a great night, everybody. I will see you tomorrow night, 7 o'clock for Montreal Canadiens again, the Calgary Flame. Good night, everyone. Merci, mon Luc. Good night, Gary. Roy. Have a good night, my friend. Merci beaucoup, Luc. I wake up, Baba. Yeah. Time to go eat. Good night, everybody. The long music. Are you ready? Oh, 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 oh. Booyah!